Welcome everyone and good morning. You know, when I woke this morning in Orlando, I found myself just filled with energy and curiosity about what we could do here together today, so I just want to get right to it.
I am Saj-nicole Joni. I am a business strategist, a confidential advisor to CEOs, a speaker, and an author. I work with top leaders and their boards, helping them to think about their hardest challenges, how we can create results today, and pave a path for sustainable and productive futures.
We are really in a world facing grave challenges, environmental, economic, societal, and most people believe that our only way forward is through innovation to meet and overcome these challenges. That's why we're here. The question is, in what way are we going to meet those challenges?
I speak on a range of topics that are all at the intersection of strategy, innovation, and execution, because that's what it takes today to be able to get the big and important things done.
So I'd like to start this afternoon by bringing something really, really big into the room. Now, I love this pumpkin. Her name is Freak 2. She weighs 2,009 pounds. She was grown by this gentleman, Ron Wallace, in the year 2012.
I like to share big ideas and stories in a very interactive and hopefully memorable way, inspiring people to think deeply about what's coming, what they care about, so that they will realize their full potential, both with big ideas and practical takeaways.
By the way, I'm going to do two cases this morning that are involved with financial institutions, and I don't want you to say, oh yeah, well that's them, it doesn't have anything to do with us. The stories are really important and they were writ large on the global stage. They're public, so I'm using them, but the points are very relevant to the food services world, and I'm going to work with you to make those connections.
So all of growing history to the year 2000 got us to 1,000 pounds, and 12 years later got us to 2,000 pounds. So I called Ron up and I said, Ron, how'd you do that? And he said to me, well, you know, I could have never, ever have grown this pumpkin, except that we're all connected. We're living in a time of an astonishing exponential leap in connection. And that connection is fueling a radical change in innovation. And we are seeing that inclusive connection is the fuel of a whole new world.
I wrote the book, Get Big Things Done, with my co-author, Erica Dwan, because people everywhere need to understand what's happening. We are living in the most amazing time of the unleashing of a massive wave of human capacity. We call this connectional intelligence.
Connectional intelligence is the human ability to combine people, ideas, assets, and resources, forging connections that create new sources of value, meaning, and breakthrough results. With more connection, we're touching more and more things that are different, more different points of view, more diversity, more tension, more conflict. The reality is that the fuel of innovation has two strands: connectional intelligence and productive conflict. These are braided and inextricably woven together. So if you really want to create and win big, you actually have to harness both.
We have the possibility in our companies to create so many things that will improve the lives of millions and millions of people. The opportunities are profound, and yet how to do that? The risks are also there.
So here are some of the questions that CEOs and boards that I'm talking to are asking. How do I find the outliers in my organization? And how would I make it safe for them to break the rules? How do I capture the cognitive surplus of my entire ecosystem to work on things that really matter Driven not because I told them that it was their job to do it, or I incented them with a bonus or whatever, but driven by their human desire to stand up and make a difference in these times that we all know we're living in. These are the kinds of questions that we need to turn and ask if we intend to lead.
Because of the work that I do with CEOs, I have rare optics and a real understanding of the issues and the range of issues and trends and the things that are going to come and affect all of us. But in addition, because I'm on the inside, I really know what works, what doesn't work, and what it takes to lead and to get really big things done.
Every single one of you will, and some of you are nodding, already have, faced very tough choices where the answers are gray, they have lots of unintended consequences, and you have to move.
And the question I have is, do you have the courage, the wisdom, and the purpose to harness conflict and connection to create the future you really want? Because, my friends, the world, and really the world, we need you to go out and do just precisely that. Thank you very much.